Hey guys, I'm here today to talk to you about radon. This is not a sponsored post, just kind of a PSA because I've learned about it recently and it's kind of scary, so I want to pass it on to you what I've learned. Until we started house hunting 2 years ago, I had never heard of radon. But apparently it's something that you have to have your house tested for. It's basically a byproduct of uranium breaking down in the rocks and soil, and it's everywhere. And this byproduct is a radioactive gas and it seeps into your house, and if you're not lucky, it kind of pools in your basement, or it may accumulate in another room. It can come in through the cracks and crevices, and it's kind of freaky. So different areas of the country have a higher risk for radon, and basically you need to monitor your house. And it's not a one-time thing either, because it kind of like has peaks and valleys. It's affected by humidity and storms and time of year, and it's kind of crazy. So you could have it tested with the inspector when you're looking to buy a house at one moment in time, and then 6 months later you have like much higher levels or something. So when we decided to rent this place that we're in now, the property management was not able to locate a record of any radon tests having been done. And I went onto Google and I saw that you could buy radon detectors and just do it yourself. So I was like, okay, no problem, we'll do it if you guys promise to fix the problem if the levels are super high or something. Because it's the thing about radon, I said it's radioactive, so it's actually the #1 cause of lung cancer in non-smokers. I guess it gets into the air and you're breathing it, and over time it's really horrible. And the smaller and more sensitive you are, the worse it is. So if you have kids, really bad to be exposed to high levels of radon. So I went online and I bought a radon detector called AirThings. And it has an app. It's super small. You don't have to plug it in or anything. It's a battery. You can have it in one room, or as I've been doing every day, I've been moving it to a different room just to see how they all compare. It's been reporting back that our level of radon is very low and good, which is awesome, and I feel like so relieved to hear that. But it's really fun because it's a smart app, so you can log in on the app on your phone or on the dashboard. It gives you the last 24 hours reading, the last 48 hours, a week, a month, a year, and it gives you kind of, you can see the flow of how your levels are doing. And not just that, guys, it will also tell you at what point what you need to do. If your radon levels are under 1.3, PCI/L, I don't even know what that is, but that's how they measure it, I guess. If you're under 1.3, no action is needed and it's perfectly healthy. So ours has been great. Ours has been between 0.3 and 0.9, and it's fluctuating, and depending on the room it fluctuates, but so far so good. I'm fingers crossed this is good. If your levels are between 1.4 and 2.6, it says you need to experiment with ventilation and sealing up cracks to see if that helps. If your levels are between 2.7 and 4, it says that you need to monitor closely for 3 months. And if it doesn't come down, then you need to contact a professional radon mitigator to fix the problems. And if your levels are over 4, then you need to monitor for 1 month and contact a professional radon mitigator if they don't come down. So it's really cool. The app makes it super easy and actually kind of interesting to learn. And it does also monitor humidity and temperature of your home, whatever room that the monitor is in. And I got the basic level monitor, but you can get the next level up, which is like 40 bucks or 30 bucks more. And it will also monitor VOCs. So that's kind of cool if you're worried about like chemicals and stuff in your breathing space. You want to have, you know, clean air, and a lot of people pay a lot of money for humidifiers and air purifiers and all this stuff, but you know, they're not going to fix the radon issue, and they're not going to fix some other deeper issues you may have, like mold and whatnot. So really cool to be able to monitor myself and also give me kind of peace of mind that this air is good. So anyway, I just wanted to give you all a heads up for you guys in the city, in apartments and stuff. Radon is probably not on your radar, but as soon as you start looking at buying a home out in New Jersey or New York or wherever, it's gonna be something you're gonna have to talk to your realtor or the seller of the home and make sure that your inspector is checking the radon levels. And apparently it can get quite expensive to fix. My father, once I talked to him, I didn't realize this as a kid, but when I found out about radon and I was talking to him, he said that when they had a house in New Jersey with a basement, they ended up with really high radon levels and had to pay a ton of money to have some sort of air filter system put in the basement to get out the radon. Like, oh, not only are you dealing with like sump pump to keep the water out, but you're dealing with some kind of like radon pump. Anyway, that's my spiel. I hope that you enjoyed this video learning about radon and how to check your air quality. I will link a video below. I also worked with Tap Score, which is a water quality test, and I did the test and I'm waiting to get the results, and I'll do another video after that comes back. Make sure to like this video and follow us for more. Bye guys.